From your local election headquarters, we're about 3 months away from the general election. Voters will be casting ballots for local, county, state, and federal office holders, including Texas governor. The race is between current governor, Republican Greg Abbott, and Democrat Beto O'Rourke. O'Rourke campaigning in Abilene today, talking about rural Texas and an issue that continues to be the talk of Texas. KTAB News Director Manny Diaz covering the visit.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to win this election on the night of November 8th. It's important that we all know that.
In his third visit to Abilene since last November, Democratic gubernatorial candidate Beto O'Rourke wasted no time in getting the crowd fired up this afternoon.
And some cynically will say...
It also came with comic relief.
Hey, Beto, why are you going to Abilene? You know that you can see Taylor County glowing red from outer space as you orbit the Earth.
Jokes aside, O'Rourke took a few moments to explain how he felt Governor Abbott got it wrong in regards to rural Texas similar to the big country.
Since Greg Abbott's been in office, 16 rural hospitals have closed. Since Greg Abbott's been elected to office, the teacher here in Taylor County is underpaid by $15,000 against the average teacher nationally. Since Greg Abbott's been in office, he's vetoed the Universal Service Fund that underwrites rural telephone and internet bills. That means
following his analysis, Beto offered answers.
When we win this election, I want to reopen those hospitals. I want to raise teacher pay so we can keep those teachers on the rolls. I want to bring down the rates of phone, internet, and other utilities and make this affordable to live in Texas.
One of the main issues Beto touched on today was immigration, something that's taken center stage with Governor Abbott providing bus travel for migrants processed by Customs and Border Protection to cities like Washington, D.C. and New York City.
It's a stunt, and the Texas taxpayer is footing the bill at the end of the day.
But despite Beto's thoughts on migrant bus travel to the East Coast, in a recent poll completed by UT Tyler and the Dallas Morning News, 51% of those polled supported Governor Abbott's decision to provide bus transportation to migrants. Nonetheless, O'Rourke offered up suggestions on how to curb illegal migration along the Texas-Mexico border.
Instead of these stunts from Greg Abbott, what about a Texas-based guest worker program or the ability to reunify families in a legal, orderly, safe way, or honoring our asylum laws so that people aren't waiting 6 years to be able to determine whether they're going to stay in this country or return to their country of origin.
Reporting from downtown Abilene,
we're going to win because we're also going to make sure
I'm Manny Diaz, KTAB News.